Hello and welcome all of you in my podcast, Inspiring Souls. I am Jabbar Khan from Baghdad, Kashmir, a teacher, YouTuber, podcaster, and also director of an online school, Kashmir School of Freelancing. You are watching this podcast live on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. As always, we invite some inspiring guests from the world and we try to learn from their knowledge, their experience, and their life story. Uh, uh, as usual, we have invited an inspiring guest from Netherlands. Her name is Veronica Ceban. Ma'am, how are you? Have I pronounced your name correctly?
Yes, Veronica Ceban.
How are you?
I am great. Thank you so much for inviting me and for having me on your podcast channel.
Thank you very much for giving me time and giving us an opportunity to know about you and about your education and business and your expertise. So, first of all, can you please introduce yourself for our audience?
Yes, thank you so much. It's an honor to be here and to inspire and motivate the humanity in generally and those who are willing to learn more from both of us. My name is Veronica Ceban. I am 43 years. I am a mom. I do have a daughter of 23. So I got married yearly, but this belongs also to our culture. But despite, regardless, so that I got married very early, my marriage and my daughter never hasn't been an impediment or obstacle to learn more and to to develop myself and to evolve to grow professionally seen to the opposite, so it has even more motivated me to grow more, to learn more, and to obtain more in my life in order so that I can give everything to my daughter so that she can learn from me as well. And I think that this is most beautiful and powerful for a woman as a woman being and as a wife as well, because uh, I know, based on my culture, that many women, if they are getting married, then I don't know for what reason they are closing themselves only for the marriage and they are not learning new skills. They are not working at their personal development, or they are not learning one, two, three foreign languages, for example, or they are not connecting with female leaders from all over the world. And I think that today it's a great occasion to inspire so many women who have got ill married, and I want to encourage you, to become a role model, a source of inspiration and motivation for your children and for your husband. How amazing is that, and how beautiful it is when you are a source of positivity, a source of changement, of transformation. So when you are a real example for all your family, I think this is the most beautiful whatever can exist. And so I want to move ahead and telling to you, sharing with you more about my graduations, my knowledge, lifelong experience as well. So in my early age in Republic of Moldova, where I am originally from and born, so I have studied biotechnology. And when I moved to the Netherlands, I have studied communication science, marketing science, branding, and business development. Why I did it? Because this was my childhood dream. So we everyone, when I was a child, if they asked me, who do you want to become, when you will be an adult? And I was saying all the time, I want to, first of all, to become a journalist or a communication expert. And as an also an entrepreneur. And that's exactly what I did. So I always have been following my dreams, the way who I really am. Meanwhile, so in between, then I have been invited when I moved to the Netherlands to become the representative in an American international networking marketing organization. And at a very early age, I was only 27 years. Yes, it's a very long time ago, so I forgot a little bit. But anyway, at that age, so I accepted this proposal, this beautiful and unique, I must say, invitation, where I have discovered a new world, and that was exactly the world that I was dreaming about, and the life that I was dreaming about to build up for myself and for my family. And during so my career, which has been going on for approximately 10 years in networking marketing, so I have learned many things, many beautiful things, like professional recruiting, professional targeted networking, marketing, communication, business development, and much more. Workshops, how to organize national and international conferences, how to present and to promote a product globally. Why globally? Because this organization so was established in 25 countries around the world. And I was traveling so to different countries, being present on the conferences of this organization. And I think that this was the most beautiful decision that I ever have made in my life, especially at that age, because I was still very young. I was only 27 years. And after that, then I at the same time, simultaneously, so I have set up my first company when I was only 27 years, a company also specialized in events. So at the same time, I was and working so in my company in the American organization part-time, and plus I was studying as well. So I always have been proactive, which I love so much. So, and the company in events I have had for approximately 8 years. And then after I have been studying so professionally the Dutch language, then I decided so to follow my dream and to go to the university and to apply for the Faculty of Communication Science, Marketing Science, Branding and Business Development. Yeah. And after doing so, this study in 2013, yes, I have set up so my first company in project development and project management. This has been my first consultancy company of my life. In 2013, because I was studying, then I gained some experience so in the American organization and also in my previous company, events company, and then I set it up so the second company. And afterwards, then I have set it up as well. So two shops, fashion shops for ladies here in Amsterdam, in the Netherlands. And in between, so I was learning new foreign languages. Yeah, like I have learned the Italian language fluently, like my native language, Dutch, English, and French a bit. So actually, I am learning also Turkish. And then I'm born bilingual. So at school in my country of origin, I have studied the Moldavian and Russian language. So all these languages I do speak fluently. plus like 50% I do speak Spanish because it's similar to the Italian language. And after so my first consultancy company, which I named Proactive Management, I have set it up in 2009. I set it up Business Power Academy, which is very known in all over the world. And my academy specialized in transformational business coaching and personal development. Later on, so in 2020, I have studied NLP, neuro linguistical psychology, by a private institute here in the Netherlands. And yes, and beginning of 2023, so I have founded out also Elite Global Leadership Club. And this is my real passion, because this global organization, Elite Global Leadership Club, so it's related to my previous experience from the American organization, where I have gained so much knowledge and experience, because Elite Global Leadership Club is specialized in professional global networking, leadership, public speaking, and public relationships. Yes, and eventually to make more massive impact, I am organizing virtual and physical events. Yes, then I am also the founder of Astra Clinics. This is a heart franchising formula specialized in health and tourism. So, going back in the time in my early age, I mentioned I studied biotechnology, so I do have also lots of knowledge in the biotechnology and not anatomy, genetic, and scientific disciplines. Yeah, and that's why.
Uh,
So I have also founded out Astra Clinics, where we are gonna provide. We are doing it already. So we are gonna help people with body and mental diseases.
that's interesting. Your story is really amazing, inspiring, and interesting. And you have a very diverse experience. As you mentioned in your profile, that you are a global motivational speaker, you are a business coach and NLP coach and networking expert, as you have mentioned in your story. So, first of all, I would like to ask you something about the business development. As we know, in this age, there are multinationals, the age of multinationals, and they have, I think, monopoly in the main fields. So, in this perspective, how a new business, can we develop a new business, or what strategies should we adopt to grow a new business, especially the digital one, like e-commerce or like Amazon or eBay type of business?
I am not specialized in e-commerce, so let's mention that. I'm not also specialized in Amazon. Okay, I am familiar with e-commerce, with online marketing. I do have also experience. I have also studied online marketing, but I am more specialized in strategies, how to create strategies and how to grow a business from the scratch, how to set it up and to grow. I think that you should ask this question to e-commerce expert.
So we can speak about NLP, as you have done NLP course and you are NLP coach also. So my question is, how can we take help from NLP to be better in communication with ourselves and with others? How NLP can help us?
As we know, so we are implementing the NLP techniques in the practical life, which are related to emotions. And we as NLP experts, so experts specialized in human mind and behavior, we know that everything is linked to the basic, which means to the emotions. Yeah, the way how do we express our emotions and the way how do we express ourselves, which is extremely important because first of all, so we have to dedicate or to pay more attention and to learn how to manage our emotions, how to overcome fear. So and the fear, it's again, so it's an illusion that the humans are creating so in their mind. It's and fear appears because of the insecurity. It might be also because of lack of knowledge or lack of confidence most of the time. Yeah. And from here starts as well the quality of the communication, and focus. Like it depends, on what are you focused to develop within yourself. And if we are talking about communication, then we have in generally, I am generalizing because I am referring the message to our audience, but in this case, then we should focus to improve the quality of our communication. And I want to mention that the communication can be improved in different sectors. So let's be concrete in this regard, because many people are asking a general question while it should be very specific, because communication does exist in all these sectors. Yeah, in all the faculties as well. So and we can improve our communication skills in the sector or field that we are operating. Yeah, like for example, me in communication science, marketing, branding, business development, as well business coaching. Yeah, which means that we should pay more attention at the terms that we need in our expertise on a higher or qualified level. Yeah, to use like expertise terms and go so on, so on. And we could talk for hours and hours, if we are taking each field specifically and to describe it.
I have read some books about NLP, the basic book by Tony Robbins, Unlimited Power. There is a chapter about states, and he says that there are two mental states. One is empowering or positive mental state, and another is limiting or negative mental state. So my question is, how can we remain most of the time in positive state? As you are also a motivational speaker, so my question would be, how can we stay motivated all the time?
The I love Tony Robbins. I love also his personality. He's one of my favorites inspirational coaches and entrepreneurs in all over the world. And I to me, in my opinion, so the most important factor to stay positive is just to focus on taking positive action, to don't fall in melancholy or nostalgia or living in the past, because this is the most common problem of the majority of the humans. They are living in the past, or the association of some experiences and emotions that they are associating with a experience, from their life, and they are falling, in that routine or emotional routine, which is wrong. Like the emotional intelligence is the core of success key to be positive, and letting go, accepting the situation and letting go, just accept it. Okay, and everything what you are experiencing in your life, uh, accept it as a lesson. This is a part of our growth. No matter what type of emotions do you feel inside of you. That's also one of the reasons why we do get and positive and negative experiences, because that's exactly what is forming our personality. Or and these factors, so they are contributing to the forming of our strong personality and growth as well. Because if we don't experience negative and positive emotions and experiences, we don't grow, we cannot evolve. And I think it's also a question of awareness. Even if you have experienced something bad, and you don't realize it that you need it at that time, then will you be able to appreciate something good that will happen to you in your life? I don't think so, right? Like, you have to understand the philosophy of life and of your experiences along your journey, because this is exactly what is forming us as personalities. Our experiences, our emotions, those beautiful and less beautiful moments that we are spending with the people around us.
So it's really interesting that you have explained that we should keep taking positive actions, and we should let go the things which happen against our choice. And it's really interesting and helpful. And I will watch this video again to understand it deeply. Now, I would like to ask some informal questions, not about your expertise, but about your life and interests. So, first of all, I would like to ask you that what is your favorite book? Can you tell us the name of your favorite book?
Uh, I do love, I don't have specifically a favorite book because I do read a lot every single day properly. In the morning early, if the people are meditating, I am reading. I am opening a book, even I do have an application, a digital application, which I am opening and I am reading every single day in all the fields that they are interesting to me. I do love astrology, for example. Yes, so I read a lot about astrology, like about many many authors. I do love philosophy, languages, emotional intelligence. Right now, for example, I am having a course in Reiki, how to manage the energy, how to take care of our soul. Yeah, like I do read really a lot. Like, to me, there are so many interesting things that I cannot say that I do have my favorite book. No, it's difficult to say that I do have this cigarette. It was, but many many years ago, when I discovered, I was very young at that time, and that was the cigarette, one of my favorite books. But I have
Secret.
also purchased many books, like Millionaire Mindset, for example, which is written by Daniel Gomez, and I love so much this book. Daniel is uh, a grade one public speaker, so this is the highest grade in public speaking. And he has written this book, Millionaire Mindset, and I love so much. I love, first of all, the practical examples and his life story, and his genuinity. Like, he's sharing real practical stories and experiences from his life. And I think that this is the most powerful, because it's something that you can relate to the real life, from whom you can learn.
It's really interesting that I am agree with you that as we evolve, our tastes and our interests change with the passage of time, and our books and our area of study also evolves with our grooming or our personality grooming. As you mentioned, that Secret and Alchemist, these books based on
Alchemist, yes.
law of attraction. Yes, these books are really very interesting. So my another question is about your favorite movies or the movies. What type of movies do you like?
Ooh, this is again to me a difficult question because I do love different. I love first of all the scientific movies, especially Russian movies, Russian documentaries that are based, for example, on scientific research, um, governmental structure, departments based on natural resources. You know, when they are doing research about natural resources and development, I love it so much. So
It's really interesting.
yeah, I am someone who is very, very curious. And sometimes I am also interested in politics. I am looking also at documentaries about politics, biography, you know, about celebrities. But not so much. Like I am more interested in business and personal development, energy, mindset, leadership as well. Like and
It's really interesting.
yes, some cereals as well, like um yeah, I sometimes when I do have the time, then I am watching also American movies, you know, by different American celebrities. Yeah, Jennifer Lopez, for example, like she has many, Robert De Niro and many others. Like there are many. I cannot give a specific example right now. Julia Roberts, I love a lot. Like I love this American actress. She's just fantastic and very, very talented.
It's really interesting. I like science fictions or AI related movies like Terminator or Matrix or Her, these type of movies. So my another question is, what type of food do you like, or what type of foods are favorite in your country, which most of the people like to eat?
Ooh. Okay, so this is a cultural question, very interesting. You know, some people they do think that I do love modern food, and yes and no, and 50% yes, 50% no, because I do love a lot traditional food. I'm properly in love with the traditional food. And no matter to what country I am going, I prefer, first of all, you know, to taste the traditional food. Even in my country, you know, like many people are going to luxurious restaurants. No, I am going to those restaurants where they are preparing the traditional food, or even, you know, to visit some of my family members at home. I love it. So I love to be in the company of my family members and to having so beautiful, unforgettable meals with them together.
So it's really interesting. As we are running short of time, but my last question is, what you have learned from your life, any lessons, or what message would you like to give to us and to the whole world?
Lessons from life. Wow, this is very, very interesting. You know, I don't know to say unfortunately or fortunately, but this is a lessons that I have learned so along my journey. Find a mission, find a purpose for your life in order to get motivation so that you can wake up every single morning um, and to transform your life, to do something beautiful with your life. Because if you don't have a purpose, You will not be able to set a goal in order so that you can grow. So find a purpose, set a goal as well, and work towards that goal so that you can change your life and to create the life of your dreams. And one very very beautiful statement which I love so much to share with the humanity is that, remember, no one is gonna create so the life that you are willing to get. Only you are responsible for your actions. Only you are the architect of your life. And if you are not taking action, remember, the people will not help you, because if the people don't get inspired, motivated by you, they will not believe in you. So become the best version of yourself so that you can get more education, so that you can elevate your knowledge on a such level so that you can create the life of your dreams, and so that you can also inspire and motivate people. And don't blame and cheat people around you. I am saying this because this is a weakness and many people don't understand it. So many people, if they are cheating or blaming another people, they are thinking that they are winners. Absolutely no. Maybe you're a winner for the moment, for a very short period of time. But if you really want to be respected, if you really are valuing yourself, your personality, change your the quality of your way of thinking, of your mindset. Change your behavior, change your patterns, your traumas, your beliefs, your core values. If you don't like it, it's up to you to change it so that you can create the life that you are dreaming about. And remember, the people that you are seeing that they are leading a beautiful and dream life, it's because they are committed, because they are serious about their dreams, because they are taking massive action every single day. You don't have to do a lot in one day, because like we know, a city it hasn't been built within one day. It takes time, which means that to build up your legacy, it takes time. So you have to be aware also that you have to invest within yourself. So lots of knowledge, you have to gain this knowledge. Yeah, you have also to create some fundamental strong values and beliefs. Maybe you should have a look at your beliefs, and what you now are believing. If it doesn't work, it means that you have to change it. Your attitude towards the people, in order to get valuable, meaningful and fruitful relationships and collaborationships with the people. Go inside of you, connect with yourself, and look at what are you offering to the people. So it's easy, to charge everything on the people and say, oh, it's not my responsibility. No. Remember, wealth comes from within you. So that's why you have to go inside of you, not outside. Don't look for the wealth outside, because it's born here in your in your soul, and in the quality of your mind.
This is really very interesting, positive, and really motivational message. As Dr. Wayne Dyer says these lines which you have said in the last. At the end, I would like to say that I am really grateful and thankful for you to giving us this opportunity to ask some questions and to learn from your experience and your knowledge. I am really grateful and humble, and I am very thankful to you.
Thank you so much. So to me, it's as well a huge honor to be here on your podcast channel, and thank you for having me and wishing so to all of you many many blessings, and get some awareness, about yourself in order to improve the quality of your life, in order to become a better person, because the secret of the success is becoming a better person first of all, because you are creating everything around you. You are the architect of your life.
Thank you. Take care and have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Likewise. Blessings. Bye bye.
Thank you.